So if you are kind of like treating yourself like crap, you are teaching other people that you allow that treatment of yourself. I feel like self-confidence is kind of this elusive thing that seems very mysterious and something that is hard to understand. At least for me, I feel like when I'm looking at other people that seem really self-confident, I'm like, how do they do that? But I think I'm starting to understand, and I want to give you guys some tips on how to do that. I think the first step is to take what other people say with a grain of salt and stop caring what people think as much, because if they're jealous of you, it's probably a good sign that you are standing out from the crowd and being yourself. And I think that's like top tier, like something I want to strive for. I think people who are self-confident towards like society as a whole kind of stand out from the crowd, and I think a lot of people strive to be like them. So if you are feeling like you're standing out and people are jealous or judging you, I think that's a sign that you're on the right path to being more confident and different than other people. And I'd also say that self-confidence is built on self-trust too. And I think it's important to stop breaking the promises that you make to yourself. When you break promises that you make to yourself, it reinforces all of those negative habitual thoughts that you have that say, I can't do this or I'm not good at this, because you don't practice doing it. So if you say you're going to go to the gym on Monday, go to the gym on Monday and hold that promise to yourself. And it'll make you feel a lot more confident that what you say to yourself and what you promise you're going to do for yourself will come true. Treat yourself how you'd want to be treated. I took a spin on this one because I think the phrase is like treat others how you'd want to be treated, but I think it's honestly the opposite way around. I think like you need to treat yourself how you want others to treat you first, because if you don't really know how you want others to treat you, they're only going to take notes from how you behave. So like human beings are very behavior oriented. I think a lot more can be said about your body language and the flexion of your voice than the words you actually say. I think people read those signs a lot more than like whatever words you say. So if you are kind of like treating yourself like crap, you are teaching other people that you allow that treatment of yourself. So work on treating yourself how you want to be treated so that you can teach others how you want to be treated, and then everyone will be happy. Another thing that goes hand in hand with that is learning what you like and what you don't like. It's important to know the behaviors and habits that you prefer versus not prefer. For me, I've been learning a lot about myself the past couple years, especially the past year because I got diagnosed with ADHD, and learning that about myself that I had not known like literally my whole life growing up, that I had ADHD. That was like a big shift for me because it started to make me realize that my brain works differently from other people. And that just means that my life needs to look differently from other people, which I hated at first because I don't want to stand out. I'm not the kind of person that wants to stand out or be different, but I do think that standing out and being myself is what grows my confidence in myself and what makes me feel like I can be myself. So even though I don't like it, I think it's important for you to stand out and for you to kind of ask yourself, what are habits that I can implement that will give me the life that I want? And also asking yourself the reverse question. What are things that I don't want in my life? What are things that I want to cut out? Or what are things that are not helpful for me? And not only recognizing that, but putting that into practice of not allowing those things in your life anymore will give you more confidence to continue standing up for yourself. Like for me, I don't like drama. So the more years that have gone by that I kind of reinforce that to other people of I don't like drama, I'm not putting up with this, the more people I attract in my life that are drama free. And it's taken a long time, but it's worth it. If you can find out the things that you don't want in your life and cut them out, you will be so much more at peace and you'll feel better about yourself because you're standing up for what is important to you and what you want in your life. And it makes space for the things that you want to attract into your life as well. Lastly, I would just say self-care is really important to building your self-confidence. I feel like when I haven't eaten, when I'm not drinking water, when I dress like trash, and like when my hair's all a mess, and like I have no moisturizer on, like my skin is all dry and like feel bad, like that literally brings my confidence down to like -10. Like I feel so bad about myself and it makes me want to hide in my shell and not talk to anyone or socialize at all. And so it's important to take care of yourself, because even though it's hard to keep up with all of those little micro habits throughout every day, all the time, it's definitely important because it will boost your confidence and know that you are getting what you need. And also, in a way, like, I'm just like kind of very independent in a way too. It kind of boosts my confidence in that aspect as well, where I'm like, I don't need someone else to take care of me. If someone is like acting how I don't want them to act, or if someone is not giving me what I want, or if someone isn't validating something for me, I can validate myself. I can take care of myself. I'm like feeding myself, I'm exercising, I'm like doing the things that I need in this life, and that boosts my confidence too, because now I don't have to look outside of me for care or soothing or anything like that. I know that I can get it from myself. And honestly, I'm not great at this yet either, but I'm practicing, and the more you practice, the better you'll get at it, and the more it boosts up. Last thing I would want to just kind of add to that is that all of these tips will compound. So the longer you implement all of these steps, and the longer you encourage yourself to practice these things over time, and kind of incorporating them also into your relationships, and kind of standing up for yourself to others, and standing up for yourself. Like, standing up to yourself is important too, because like I could talk all about that in a whole different video. But like, standing up to yourself of like your negative self-talk, of being like, actually no, I work really hard, like I try my best, like maybe I didn't have a great day today, and like, I'm getting on a tangent. I'll talk about it in a different video, I guess, but yeah, like the longer you practice all of these things, the more you will kind of realize how great your life is. You'll look around and feel a lot better about yourself, and it just takes a lot of time, and I feel like that's something people don't want to hear, but it takes a lot of time to really see change in your life, and to see the habits that you put in place kind of compound. But that's what it takes. You need to put the time in executing those habits for them to compound, and that's when you'll see results, is when they stack on top of each other over time, of like, as many days as you can in a row of doing those things for yourself, you'll see the results. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope it helped you out. Bye! Is this the one that was working the whole time? Oh my fucking, that sucks so bad. God damn it. Okay, I guess I'm restarting the video.